Yeah.
Lambo, faster, NASCAR, making that money like Elon Musk. FX, Forex, big money, T-Rex, any which way we making it win. That's what they say, me and my G's, we work as a team. That's what they say, yeah. Tiger, meta, trader, MP5.
See, I'm having just $1,000 account here, and I want to see if we can trade this entire account now using mitigation only. To not complicate things, mitigation is simply the chart pushing back into our support or our resistance levels. It does this because buyers didn't complete their orders or sellers didn't complete their orders. We'll be using two forms of mitigations to trade on our $1,000 account now. The very first to be using will be a build-up mitigation, where the chart pushes up towards the trend of our build-up, after which it starts crashing back towards the bottom if it's on a downtrend, or start pushing towards the top if it's on an uptrend. And then we use the standard mitigation also, where the chart hits either a support or resistance level and continue its trend towards the down or towards the upside. Okay, you can see these are $1,000 accounts, right? Looking very smooth. I will just use this now to show you how the mitigation works. Now, this is actually our capital, right? We're using just $1,000. If you want to use this broker, the link is actually in the description box. Okay, now because I'm recording this video on a weekend, we'll be using BTC to look at this stuff. That's a Bitcoin. Okay, now look at this first stuff. A rejection occurred here, right? Good. Now, if you look at the top again, you are going to see similar stuff. Because it's on a downtrend, this only matters to us. But then look at this zone. Can you see this is a build up here? And if you merge this stuff now, what did you notice? It comes back straight to our build up. This is not a standard trend line. And from here, we're just waiting for what now? For a rejection from this zone. This is what we call a build up mitigation. So immediately as it gets rejected, we can just go into our trades, and then we're expecting it to hit any of these regions on our chart here. Pretty easy like that. Let's check it out if this even works at all. 5 minutes time frame. You can already see it getting rejected on our on our build up, right? So let's just check this stuff out. Let's see if this stuff actually works at all. And we'll just leave around this range for our stop loss. Just let's see. Can just maybe say around this range or so. I'm trying to reduce my stop loss. Don't want my stop loss to be so massive, because we are using our build up mitigation, which shouldn't like really stress us that much. Okay, now for take profit, we just leave it open because we're literally monitoring these charts. So this is like over $200 now. Okay, over 400. All right, so this is still moving. Let's just add some more trades. Now you can see this our region, right? Now it just pushed down now towards our zone of standard mitigation. So what am I trying to tell you? That a build-up mitigation always occurs before a standard mitigation. It's just how it is, right? It's just how it is. So you see a build-up mitigation, after which a standard mitigation occurs just almost immediately. All right, so this is like, okay, so we're running just over $1,000 now. Over $1,000. This is just what we're running, over $1,000. Now I want to like shrink my SL again. I don't want to close this trade. I just want to shrink my SL. Guys, remember, when you are trading like this, always remember to use proper risk management. Okay, let's see. Okay, now we have shrinked our stop loss. Seems like this stop is going to tap on it actually. Okay, now it just tapped on our stop loss, right? So let's close all of our trades. So now we're having about 1.8 thousand here. That's about 1,000. Now there it is. You can see it. That's just about 1.8K that we're having there. Now what just occurred is actually pretty simple. We had a build up, after the chart started crashing down towards the bottom, started creating a crazy resistance level just at the top. So what does the chart do? It pushes up to mitigate our build up, which had occurred before. And what we're going to use next now will be a standard mitigation. Okay, you can just see what we're having on our chart, right? You can just see the crazy resistance level that was created just after getting rejected from the bottom. Now what can we notice now? We can see a lot of rejection candlesticks that was just naturally occurring. They were just naturally occurring around that level, yeah. And then if we try looking at our chart now, what we notice is that it just got mitigated around our region, yeah, right? At least on our 15 minutes time frame. So what are we expecting? A drop towards the bottom, right? Just like that, a nice drop towards the bottom. So let's hit on our sales now. Let's just hit on our sales again. Let's just hit on our sales. So let's adjust our SL towards around our range here, right? Good. So this will just be an A sale. Once again, we'll leave our take profit level blank and we'll just keep monitoring it. Okay, let's add some more here. I'm still going to adjust my SL, by the way. I'm still going to adjust my stop loss. But this is just what we're having currently. Okay, let's see. Add some more trade. Okay, this is like $300. So these are just all of our trades. Okay. So this will just require quite some weight. All right, so this is over $1,000 now. Over $1,000. All right, so let's adjust that stop loss now. Adjust that stop loss level. Okay. Now I'm still going to adjust the stop loss level again. I want to still adjust it now as our chart is moving. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I still want to drag this down a little bit more. Okay. Now I think that's cool. That's cool. So our stop loss will just be around that range. In case of any stuff, we can easily just leave this stuff, this trade. Okay, that's 1.6. Is 1.6. Guys, all we're using is just our standard mitigation. We use that build up first, and now we're using our standard. Okay. This is over about 3.5k on equity. We can leave this trade, but I just want to lock it in case it keeps crashing towards the bottom. We can catch all of the pips. Okay, this seems like it's reversing back up. Yeah, I guess this will hit our SL. Yeah, I guess this will hit our SL. Okay, tapped us out. Listen, so we're having about $2,600 now, about 2.6k. Now, by the way, we're running about $2,600 now, right? Now, the chart didn't completely drop towards the bottom, right? Rather, it's still continuing its process of mitigation, which is good for us because we get to catch the chart until it starts crashing towards the bottom. Now, you can just see what I was telling you, right? So you can just see the chart. It's still just pushed back towards our range here. It's still just playing around our range here. And then this is still very, very safe because it didn't cross any highest high on our chart, right? It's still just within this range, right? You can see it still just came back up to tap again for the second time, which is actually good for us. So what we're just waiting for now is a standard rejection to confirm it. It's just rejection around this range here. Let me just draw that out for you. Around this range here, right? Now, immediately as that is formed, we can storm into the trade. Okay, that's it. You can see the rejection. I'm going to show you once again now, but look at it. Can you see that? Right? Can you see that? And then let's see if we can actually map out a stop loss level just around this range. Let's see. Let's just leave it there. And we are waiting. If this stop drops below this region, I'm just going to stock into some more trades. Drops below this region, I'm adding some more trades. Drops below this region. Okay, so it seems like that's right. Yeah, that's happening. Let's add some more trades. Let's add some more trades. Now, these are all we are having, right? This is just all we are having currently. That's well, that was over $1,000, but then yeah, okay. So this is just all we are having on our chart currently, over $800 currently. So for now, it will just be to wait and see how our trades actually plays out. Okay, to just be to wait and see how this plays out. But I'm thinking on locking this stuff again. Let's just let's lock in the profit again. Might as well just take it up to like break even of this second stuff, but let's just leave it a little bit below. Yeah, so this is just roughly still break even. Let's see how this plays out. Okay, that tapped and we're out, right? This is about 3.8k. But then if we look at our chart quickly, we can see that we're having a connecting candlestick, meaning that this stuff wants to drop finally, like it just wants to drop. So we can't even just wait now. Let's just place our stop loss around this range. Let's just target around this range for our SL. Yeah, I know it's retracing, right? But it created a connecting candlestick, meaning we should be expecting a nice drop. It's already dropping, by the way. That's in red. Okay, $45. Now let's just see. I guess maybe we'll just hit 5k and that will just be it. Yes, to just hit 5K. Just before we go on, let me quickly notify you that the registration for Mentorship Course 100 has just been launched. Where I'll be teaching one-on-one live through Zoom. They will be looking at secrets regarding trading Forex, commodities, that's including gold, silver, and the rest. We'll also be looking at stock indices and synthetic indices. And on this mentorship, we'll also be covering a lot of practicals where we cover concepts, after which we practicalize this concept in real time. That's you do it yourself and achieve crazy results. We'll literally be covering from absolute beginner level until we get to extremely advanced level trading. We'll also be sitting and trading together one-on-one live. This registration automatically also places you in a private channel for 12 months straight. It also grants you access to the best trading robot and indicator on the website. And because this mentorship is very intensive and the level of information that will be shared, there are only just 100 slots that can be occupied. So it's a first come, first serve. To register, you can simply just check the link in the description box there, or you can scan the QR code right there now. Okay, now we're running just over 600 bucks, right? That's what we're running currently. You can just see all of our trades, right? And I'm thinking on adding some more trades. Actually, I'm thinking on adding some more trades, but then we just wanted to tap on this region first, right, as a form of a standard retest, and then we can start adding maybe some more trades. Let's see, just add some more there. Okay, let's see. Now this seems like it wants to crash finally nicely. Now you can just see a level of rejection. If it drops down towards the bottom, hits, let's say 5,000, that's 5,000 amount, 5,000 bucks. Okay, that's basically 5,000, right? So let's just zoom up. So this is like 5,500 bucks. That's what we're having. You can just see it, right? It just crashed towards the bottom. So now we're having just about 5,500. So you can just see it, right? So we're running just about 5,500 on our accounts, just like that. I remember, guys, the registration for our mentorship course 100 is currently open right now as I'm speaking, where I'll be teaching one-on-one live through Zoom. And to register, the link is actually in the description box, or you can simply just scan the QR code right there now. And if you are new to this YouTube channel, remember to hit on subscribe button, hit on like button, and remember to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any videos I'll be dropping out from this place. So bye from me, guys. I'm Mr. P. Peace.
Yeah. Lambo, faster, NASDAQ, making that money like Elon Musk. FX, Forex, big money, T-Rex, any which way we making the green. That's what they say. Me and my G's, we work as a team. That's what they say. Yeah. Tiger, meta, trader, MP5.